Hello, this is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com, and I'm making a video for a trade to win. First off, I thank you for being a VIP, and I'm thankful that I can work for you. And you ask a good question. What's the best way to buy an IPO? I'll share a couple of simple rules for you. Buy, and a lot of it has to do with our screens that you know. Buy stocks that are in leading groups, the top 20 or 30 groups. Buy IPOs in the top 20 or 30 groups. Buy IPOs that have good price and volume relationships. They're over the 50-day. Well, there won't be a 50-day. No, they trade at least, they're over $10 a share, and they trade at least 200,000 shares a day. That's going to dramatically help you. Look for clean and simple chart patterns. So here's what we're going to do. Right now, we're going to look at some charts. I made a custom screen for you on MarketSmith. And we're going to go through and we're going to look at some of these real quick. And by the way, don't buy low-priced IPOs, as I stated, and don't buy IPOs that don't do at least a couple 100,000 shares. Strive to buy IPOs in leading groups. So let's look at that, and preferably buy IPOs that are making money. Don't buy junk. Have some rules there. But I made a loose screen here, and we're just going to look at these real quick. Here we go. This one, AFIA, and I didn't put many constraints on this, but look, you can see a little shelf right there. It's a very, very small shelf, but see when it pushed through those tops right there? Look at that. You've got 3 days of tops, and boom, off to the races. That's aggressive, by the way. But I'm just going to show you something special. Now, is there anything with this? There's nothing with it, so there's no example with that. This one, it had a little downward slope and trend line here. See that right there? That's aggressive. Don't do crud like that, okay? We're going to look at some of these. Now this was a newer IPO. Had an entry spot right there. It's in a good group. Lifted off right through there on volume. And you're going to start seeing patterns right here. Right through there. Look at the volume that came into it through these tops. Look at those pickup. Right near 18. Now, did it move much? No, but you can see the pattern. I'm going to keep on going. BJ, really nothing there. But we know this one. Where did we buy this? It ran up. Look at this. It ran up on heavy volume. Pulled back on less volume. And then bounced off the 8-period moving average on a pickup in volume. And we bought on these bars right here. And off to the races. By the way, it had great revenue growth. So you stack the deck in your favor. There's an example. Really nothing on that IPO that's worthwhile. Nothing on this one. This one had a longer base. Oh, it was related to earnings. Look at that. Pushed right through. Look at the clean and simple base. Pushed right through there. Off to the races. Chewy, really nothing there. I'm not going to keep on going here. This was a newer, this is a REIT. We're not going to look at REITs, okay? Computer software specialty. Is there a real entry anywhere on this chart? There's really not a clean and simple entry, and then it gapped up on earnings. So there's not a clean and simple entry. You're not going to find, this is too new. There's nothing there. But maybe in a couple of days, this will form a base. This one just had look at a downward sloping trend line, and it lifted off. Not much of a move, but a move. I would try to stay away from junk groups too. Now there's no pattern. Just going to keep on looking here. DocuSign had a little spot here, but it's not clean. Domo, really nothing super clean there. That's brand spanking new. That's junk. Nothing there. What I'm doing right now, trade to win, is I'm looking for entry patterns that would make sense. Right through these tops. Look at that. Goes up, pulls back, volume starts picking up, and then it pushes through these tops. You think we're the only people in the world that saw this pattern right there? Look at that. Off to the races. And there it goes with volume. Clean and simple pattern. In fact, I'm going to do something for you. Watch this. You'll like this. Let's drag this animal back here. Let's get there faster. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to irritate you. I just want to do this justice. Okay, here we go. We're looking at the weekly. Let me move it forward just a little bit. Okay, possibly right in here. Let's go back to the daily now, and you'll see, okay, it's going sideways. It pulls back. Advance it a day. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. But you can see, oh, look at this. A pattern. Look at this. Volume starting to pick up. Okay, maybe it starts to lift through those tops. That would be good. Advance it. And it does. Right there. Look at that. Pushes through the line. Right around, I don't know, 19 bucks a share on a volume pickup. And it lifts off. It's a clean and simple pattern. There you go. Let me do another one for us, okay? I'm going to reset this to today. I hope this is helping you, okay? Here we go. This had a pattern right there. Look at that. Lifted through. Little shelf right there. Just study the charts. The moral of the story is this. First off, focus on stocks that are in good groups. Secondly, look for charts, but look for companies that have either great earnings or great sales. They don't need both, but one or the other. You want to stack the deck in your favor, just like when we're looking for. And then look for clean and simple patterns. Look at where they bought. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. Pushing through these tops right here, they bought it. This one started to go and gave it back because of a sloppy market. Nothing really here. But look, this looks like this is going to form a cup, maybe a handle. What's the negative? Fell on volume. The moral of the story is, I'll stop here. I'll keep going for a minute. Focus on charts that are easy to see. I mean, look at this. Going across those tops. Came up with a volume pickup. Threw 80 bucks a share. Simple. By the way, it had good numbers. Look at down here. That's a clean and simple base. There's a new issue with good numbers. So what's the biggest takeaway? You can do these. We do these. These charts come up. Some of these come up on are these ticker symbols. Focus on companies that are in the leading groups. Say the top 40 groups, new issues. Top 40 groups. In fact, I'm going to show you something here. I have a new issue scan. There it is. Right there. Here we go. Comes in with 12 stocks. But I'm going to click on Open Edit. And here are the constraints for you right here. No banks. All right. No REITs. Came public in 2019. It's over $15 a share. It trades more than 200,000 shares a day. It's within 25% of 52-week highs. And it has a relative strength of 70. There's the screen. Now what I'm going to do for you is I'll show you the results. There they are. Let's go through them, shall we? You've seen this one on the key list. Is there any real pattern right there right now? No, not really. But if this could form a handle and push through these tops here above 105, that would be good. AFE, nothing there. Move on. Crowd, gapped up on earnings. There's nothing here at the point in time. PHR, nothing. TW, had a lift through there on a volume pickup. Simple pattern. This one had a simple pattern right there and lifted through. Silk had a little pennant formation there, lifted through on volume. AVTR through 18, didn't do much. That's too new. LK, look at that. Look at the volume. Look at the volume pickup when it pushed through those tops right there. Get it on the right bar. Come on, get on that bar, boys. Sometimes the mouse is so jumpy. Well, you can see right here on this bar with the volume pickup. It was simple. Pushing through around 22 bucks a share. Around 21.50 a share. Volume comes into it. Simple bases. That gapped up on earnings. That had a little pennant. Bottom line is simple chart patterns. Simple chart patterns. I'm sorry this went a little bit longer, but I just want to do it justice. It's a great question. Focus on the leading stocks or the leading groups and the IPOs in those groups that have either great earnings or great sales. Over $10, $15 a share, they trade at least 200,000 shares a day. Simple chart patterns. I'm sorry this went a little longer, but again, I take every question very seriously. And there you are, Trade to Win, and I thank you very much.